Hello, everyone. I hope the music that I'm playing in the background don't be too loud, but I'm trying to drown out somebody around this way having a get together, so you can hear everything they got going on in the back. So if the music is too loud that I'm playing in the background, if someone would kindly let me know. But how everybody doing today? I'm having a pretty good day myself. A lot of cleaning up, but I had a pretty good day today. But let me see. I'm trying to work some things out really quick. Okay, there you go. Island High. Hi, VS. Good to see y'all. Well, I'm known for coming right on in and dropping on. If you can hear me, can you hear that music in the background or whatever? I'm trying to drown out a little bit of some other stuff. It may not even be playing, but anywho, I'm gonna go ahead with well, the other day I know I had talked about my situation with not caring the other day. And on that same day I got a phone call. I got a phone on the day before that. I got a phone call from one of my sisters that I got phone calls from my sister before, but I never got one where she got me on camera phone. So even though I talked to my sister and everything, I didn't the thought never left my mind that it was strange that she was calling me on camera phone. But I talked to her nonetheless. We shared a couple of things or whatever. And then something happened a little bit later where we had to revisit that phone call. And I was like, when you call me
on the phones like, what, what made you be on camera? And we talked a little bit about that, but then as we talking, and I want you to know, my sister don't even know. She don't know anything that's going on. This is a sister that's way younger than me. So I want to take every little piece of accountability away from her that I can, because she don't know she walking into what she walking into in the blind. She just having a conversation with her sister, but she don't know what she, really saying, that is gonna trigger some things or something, right? So I'm I'm talking to her, and she said, yeah, when I had you on speakerphone, when I had you on camera phone, it was some people in the car that was asking, uh, they was trying to make sure that I'm the sister that she talking about. Thing was to call my phone, get me on camera phone, and then show them. Yeah, that's them, because they asking what my age is, where I'm from, where I lived at, and all this. They asking all them questions, right? So my sister say she go to turn the phone around, and the person that she turned the phone around on said, "Don't turn that damn phone around to me." I say, I say, well, who? She was like, I was in the car with a couple of people. And I was like, some of the people she was naming, I was like, yeah, I know them, I know them, I know them. But then she got to this one particular person, and she said his name. And when she said his name, I instantly went from to this. I say, who you said again? And I'm intentionally not calling the name right now, because a hit dog is used to hollering. But I don't have no problem with saying no name, but I'm just telling my story. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the girl, right? So my sister's just naming off people, and I'm saying all good things about all the people that she naming in the car, how we grew up around each other. And she come to that one last person and said what their name was. I say, who? Oh, Alpha. And I went off from there. She was like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. But I'm talking to the other sister at the time. So the other sister, I say, wait a minute. I say, you put this phone on speakerphone so the one that was in the car with these people can hear what I'm saying myself. I say, F that N word. F him. And I said, back in the days, he did the thing what they used to call back in the days. I know y'all remember them days of you back from where I am in growing up in the 90s and the 80s and the 90s. When you got to that age or whatever, they used to do this thing back in the days, and everybody might not know with it, but they used to do this thing. I took that. If you can read between the lines. So I took that, equated to what it means today to R word somebody. It's the same thing. It's just the way that people looked at it. Okay. So lo and behold, the person that don't want my sister to put the camera on them is the one that did that to me. Full ripped off the clothes and every single thing. But it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And I'm here telling you, my sister don't even know what she walking into when she said it. She said, oh, now these are her words. And nobody don't know which sister it is, because I got 3 or 4 sisters. But you know what? If they hear this story and then they start hollering, everybody gonna know who you are. everybody gonna know who you are. And as soon as you start hollering, I'm gonna start hollering that name. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So if you know what's good for you, don't play around with my sister. Period. Don't turn that camera around here. But you was there asking all them questions trying to make sure was I that right one. Yeah, I could still name some of the people that was in the hospital, that was in the house when it happened. Name them by name, first and last name. First and last name. My sister don't know what she telling me because she hang around a whole different group of people. I'm a whole nother type of grown than what my sister is. But you did not know that you were going to run into that one sister and be asking all of them questions, and later she would come back and say who was in that car that was talking, and the last one she named off is you. You. But then again, I got a lot of stories like that, don't I? Because y'all all ran in the group together. The thing is I ain't embarrassed about it. I'm not embarrassed about it. But I bet you is. That's why you didn't want my sister to turn that camera around and let me see your face on there. Because God knows, God protected me on that day. Because had I seen your face, it wouldn't have been nothing to stop me. I probably would have broke my own phone on that day. But you know what? I'm telling this story because I know there's a lot of people that's wondering why, people wondering how it's going to be the first time you run into somebody some years away when you done reached adulthood and now you ain't scared. Period. You ain't scared at all. Not even a little bit. And now, the only reason you would be running is because you know I'm telling the truth. You know I've been walking through your brain all day, and for you to hear my name out loud and the memories that came back in your head when you heard my name. And I know all the memories came back in your head of all the things that you had done to me. I bet you had diarrhea after you got out of the car with my sister. And then after she'll tell you that I'm her sister, you got to look at that face of hers and see me the whole way through the ride. Because that face looks like my face. That face look like my face. So we gonna see how this play out. I'ma stand in mine. Every single thing I did. Sure did. Go ahead and let this story play on out. And y'all, I ain't talking today. I'm talking about some stuff that happened to me way back when. But it just came in my face about 3 or 4 days ago. I don't know all of the math. I'm just on here speaking what came to my mind today and putting everything together. Anybody who touch you in the wrong way or mistreat you, they don't never have no freedom in their mind. Only thing need to happen to them is the mere mention of your name or the mistaken run-in that they come to you. And then you can feel they bubble guts that come all over them for what they did for you back in the days. Which means your perpetrator don't have no peace. No peace. So we just gonna see how this gonna play out. I say it again. I can tell the story. I could tell the names. I can tell where we were when it was happening. When this happened, there was eyewitnesses. Your brother already in prison. Well, like I said, we gonna see how this play out. And it might be further on down the line, but I'm telling you, as it come to me, I'm sure gonna share it. Cause I already said there is not another person. I already had one person that came up to me knowing what he did to me back in the days as a 6-year-old child, kidnapped me, brought me back home, and I got a whooping. That ain't gonna happen no more. Ain't nobody gonna run up on me. This man came to my mama's funeral and then her house afterwards and hugged me and brought me to this place of now where it ain't gonna cost me no more. So to know that you was riding in the car with my sister and asking her all of those questions trying to make sure I was the right Tashana. Yep, I'm the right Tashana. That same one that grew up around you, went to school with you some. That's me. See, my sister was saying I'm about 50 years old. She had them numbers off a little bit. But boy, something in his guts was telling him, no, she got to be talking about that one because it ain't that many people from where I'm from with the name Tashana. Not was growing up around my time. So you couldn't leave well enough alone. You just had to keep on asking them questions until you found out and you seen this smile on my sister's camera and what you said. Don't put that damn camera on me. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And sis, I'm telling you, don't you get out there in the streets and swing and bang with nobody. Big sis got this one. Trust and believe. Talk to y'all later.